Travel along, Catholic pilgrims, as we learn from St. Augustine, Doctor of the Church, while we read his book, Confessions. Hello, Catholic pilgrims. Today is a very short reading from Book 1, Chapter 10, so let's go ahead and open to page 31. And yet I sinned, O Lord my God, creator and arbiter of all natural things, but arbiter only, not creator of sin. I sinned, O Lord, by disobeying my parents and the masters of whom I have spoken. For whatever purpose they had in mind, later on I might have put to good use all the things which they wanted me to learn. I was disobedient, not because I chose something better than they proposed to me, but simply for the love of games. For I liked to score a fine win at sport, or to have my ears tickled by the make-believe of the stage, which only made them itch the more. As time went on, my eyes shone more and more with the same eager curiosity, because I wanted to see the shows and sports which grown-ups enjoyed. The patrons who pay for the production of these shows are held in esteem, such as most parents would wish for their children. Yet the same parents willingly allow their children to be flogged if they are distracted by these displays from the studies which are supposed to fit them to grow rich and give the same sort of shows themselves. Look on these things with pity, O Lord, and free us who now call upon you from such delusions. Set free also those who have not yet called upon you, so that they may pray to you, and you may free them from this folly. The line that I keyed in on in today's reading was where St. Augustine writes, quote, I was disobedient not because I chose something better than they proposed to me, but simply for the love of games, unquote. How very rarely are we disobedient because we are choosing something better than what our parents want for us. Now, we can never choose something better than what God wants for us, but it is a reality that our parents could actually be advising or guiding us to something bad, and we disobey in order to choose the better. And that so rarely happens. Because for the most part, our parents have our best interests at heart, and they have more experience than us. They weren't born yesterday, as the saying goes. I cannot think of a time, especially when I was still under my parents' roof, that I was actually disobedient because I knew for sure that I was making a better decision than what they were proposing. I guess later on, when I converted to Catholicism in my 30s, my parents weren't thrilled, and they definitely wouldn't have advised me to become Catholic. But by that time, I was way past the point of having to be completely obedient to my parents anymore. But when I was young and in my teenage years, all of my decisions to be disobedient were not better choices than what my parents wanted for me. Oh, especially when it came to boys. Oh, if I had only listened to them. Knowing, though, that being obedient to God will always be for our benefit, we need to do our best to align our wills with His. And being obedient to God's will may not always be easy or enjoyable, but it will always be for our benefit. What we see here in St. Augustine's writings is that as a young kid, he was drawn to entertainment. And entertainment is fun. It's easy to engage in, and it keeps us occupied. It is so easy to choose entertainment over obligations, work, studies, and even discipline. But, and I truly believe this, too much entertainment weakens the will and makes us obedient only to our passions. And the reason is because you don't even have to try to be obedient to your flesh. It's about as natural as it gets in our fallen nature. But as we are going to see throughout this book, I'm pretty sure, and as we probably know from our own experiences, being disobedient does not help us to grow into a better person when it comes to things of God. And that should be our ultimate goal, to be completely obedient to God and His will. So that'll be all for today, Catholic Pilgrims. I will see you back here for Chapter 11. But until then, live the faith boldly and travel well.